Hello to you, welcome to my Let's Play of Sacred 2. But before we begin, I'm going to show you how to get Sacred 2 Gold or Sacred 2, whatever, working on Windows 10, because I've read in a couple of forums that people have problems doing it, it just doesn't work for them. So I'll show you what I did and I hope it helps. Okay, you can see I've got Steam open, and if I with my applications on the left hand side here, my Steam games and so on, and there in that list, Sacred 2 Gold. I'm going to begin by right clicking on that. I'm going to go to Properties. Within Properties, there's tabs along the top: General, then Updates, and Local Files. Local Files is what we are interested in now. Click on the top button, Browse Local Files. Now this, what you are looking at now, is the folder containing the game Sacred 2. You can see it in the at the top. This PC, C, Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps Common. In fact, if you, just in case you prefer to use your Windows Explorer to find it, I'll do that, and you can take a quick note of what it says. C Program Files x86 for me, because I'm using Windows 10 64-bit. Steam Apps Common, Sacred 2 Gold. Good. Now there's a folder called System there. I'm going to double click that. Now, what I have done to make this easier, and I suggest you do the same, but it's up to you of course, right click on a bit of empty space somewhere in the folder, because maybe yours looks like that, or like that even, and sometimes you can have a list that goes off the bottom of the page, and it can be difficult to find a certain file. So I suggest, certainly for this, right click, go to View, Details. You get a list like this. A little bit, perhaps the writing's a bit small there, but one of the things you can then do is click on Type, right, and it will sort. And you can see here it says Application. There's two applications in that folder. The one we're interested in is called Sacred 2. Right click on that, go down again, Properties, and you will have General and so on within there. Click on the second tab, Compatibility. Put a tick within Run this program in Compatibility Mode 4. Now you can choose, there's a drop down list, it goes all the way from Windows 95 up to Windows 8. Mine works just fine as Windows 7. Some people, I believe, they're using it as Windows XP Service Pack 3. I'm going to stick to Windows 7 because it works. I'm also going to tick Run this program as an administrator. It gives the program a little bit more clout over Windows 10. Let's say that. Okay. Doesn't matter too much what it does. The important thing is it works. Okay. I'll just click OK. So that was not a shortcut. That was the actual application. Now you can see at the top it says the C Program Files, Steam Apps Common, Sacred 2 Gold System. I'm going to go back to the folder that actually says Steam. So it's C Program Files x86 Steam. And again I've right click, View, Details, and again look, I've sorted by type. And it's particularly handy, I mean, one like this which has got so many files in it, trying to find the right one, especially these which have the same icon. Oh dear. Okay, mine doesn't have an icon, but that's just because of what I've been doing recently. Okay, hang on. If I right click on, anyway, you're looking for an application file, so it says application there. Right click, send to Desktop, Create Shortcut. Close Windows Explorer, close that, and you can leave Steam running if you like, it's up to you. I'm going to minimize that, as you can, sorry about the mess, and now I've got a shortcut right here, Steam Shortcut. recognise the icon now. I don't know why mine wasn't showing it in Windows Explorer, but who cares? Right, you can, if you want to rename that, I'm going to. I'm just going to press F2, or you can right click on it and go down near the bottom and say rename, and I'm going to put Steam for Sacred 2. There we go, that's just helps me. I'm going to right click on it now and click on properties. Do you remember compatibility? We did that with the Sacred 2 application. This is a shortcut, therefore it has a lot more tabs on it, but the one to the right of the, whatever you see when it opens, compatibility. Put a tick in run this program in compatibility mode for, again, Windows 7. Now, I'm not sure, but I suggest, I'm not sure if you have to, but what I suggest is I've chosen Windows 7 here, and I've chosen Windows 7 in compatibility mode for my Sacred 2 application file. I suggest you keep those both the same. So if this doesn't work for you, well, okay, I'll explain a bit more in a minute, okay? But just to be safe, I'm also going to put in a tick in run this program as an administrator. Now that tick I have found for my computer is not necessary, but for yours maybe it is. And you can click on apply first, or just click on OK. Now then, if you go down, what I'm doing is closing Steam. So I'm just going to right click on the little icon down here by the time and the date, and left click on exit. Steam's now closed. Okay, so we've messed around with the properties, the compatibility properties of the Sacred 2 program file and Steam. Remember, compatibility ticks all over the place and stuff. Right, okay. So I'm now going to run Steam in compatibility mode. Do that, and because I've ticked run as administrator. Alright, it gives you a bit more power over what's going on. It doesn't matter why. And you will log in to Steam. Now, I've disabled it on mine, but what you might see is a message from the Steam, what you see here, the Steam program, telling you, are you sure you want to run in compatibility mode, because some of the programs and features might not work. Just answer yes to that. I suggest you don't do what I do and put the little tick in the box, don't show me again, just so you know you're running it in which mode you're running it, compatibility or normal. Oh, just as an aside, I did something similar to this for Fallout 3 to get that to work, so bear that, you know, if you get a program that doesn't work, this sort of thing often works. Okay, so try it. So here we are. This is open, compatibility mode. Sacred 2 Gold, I've messed around with the program file there. I'll click on play, and there it is. Sacred 2, it works. So that's it for me. That's what makes it work for me. Okay, so here we are, and if I click on, just to show you it works, multiplayer, I don't use any servers, I just only ever use LAN. So I'll enter lobby, create a game, difficulty doesn't matter, and what's this, my Inquisitor, I believe? Yeah, Inquisitor. And you'll see him, here he is on the multiplayer island. He works, there's no problems, and all the effects work, music does work, but I cannot show you because of course it's Sacred 2 and they don't like me showing you. Here's his little mount spider, and that works. I will quit multiplayer just to show you that this is in fact still working. I know what I'm going to use, so in single player, sometimes when switching from multiplayer to single player it does crash. Okay, and I found when that happens the only way to fix it is to restart my PC. You can just press the, was it Alt Tab? And then the Windows key and do it down there. Okay. So my Seraphim, level 5, she's single player. It's actually the Let's Play single player person. And I know from just now she's going to pop up on the Dryad Island. So, well, I was doing a bit of exploring and killing of stuff. Oh, no, no, where is she this time? Every time I go in, she's looked in a different place. Who's that? Oh, and it's a, somebody who doesn't want to attack me. Anyway. There we go. Sacred 2. It works. Thank you for looking. I hope this helps you. Just a reminder, this works for my PC. I hope it works for yours. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Not my fault. There we are. Yeah, so I'm getting carried away here. See you in game. Goodbye.